let's talk about Voyager a little bit. Voyager is showing me some things that I'm not happy with, and let's discuss this a little bit. Let's look at Voyager. So Voyager has the for the Bitcoin 5.75. Just gotta have 0.01 in there, and you're gonna be able to get the 5.75, and you're uncapped. So if you want to pile in there, you're gonna get some pretty good sweet interest. If you got 12, 15, because most platforms right now are limiting you to about 2 Bitcoin. Once you exceed 2 Bitcoin, the interest rate drops drastically. So the good thing about Voyage is that at the 5.75 so far, I haven't seen any other documentation that says that they're going to drop your interest rate lower than 5.75, which is really cool because you get a steady interest rate throughout. Um, and that's a great thing. That's one of the things that I do like about Voyager. I also like the fact that they do take security seriously. And because they are a US based company, it allows you to kind of trust them a little bit more. They're publicly traded, so you feel more confident in dealing with a company that is in the US and they're publicly traded. Whereas some of the other platforms, they're in Estonia and all these other places that are outside the US, and you feel like they're outside of the reach or outside of the jurisdiction of the SEC or even whatever legal team you can get after them, you wouldn't be able to sick them because they're somewhere far away. So it makes you feel more confident when in fact you're dealing with Voyager and they're a publicly traded company. They do also offer their own token, and the fact that they have been pretty consistent in the U.S. base, and they passed and went through all the regulations. So they're auditing them and they're looking to see what they have to offer. So I like that about Voyager. But what I don't like about Voyager is the fact that Voyager does put a cap on how much money that you can take out in a 24-hour period. In 24 hours, you're capped off at $25,000. May not seem like it's a big deal. For most people, it may not be a big deal if you're under 25K. But if you have anything past 25K and you need to move your money depending on how the market was moving, you will have to wait. Some withdrawals may take up to 24 hours, but for the most part, you can only withdraw 25K. So if you're looking at moving big amounts of money, you're going to have to hold off. That's one thing you have to think about with Voyager. Voyager is not going to allow you to make a run in the bank. So if something's going wrong and there's some crazy volatility, you're not moving that Bitcoin off to maybe sit in stable coin to protect your assets. That's not going to happen. You're going to have to wait if you have a significant amount of money in there. That is one strike against Voyager. Another strike against Voyager that I don't like, that's one of the biggest ones to me, because if you needed to be liquid, you can't be liquid in time because Voyager is going to cap you off. You signed up for it. If you read your terms and conditions, it says it right there. So you really can't be mad with them. And to a certain regard, if you look at it in a different way, if you look at it from a different angle, you'll see that if in fact if you were compromised and someone had all your keys and they had your passwords and they stole your identity, they will only be able to move $25,000 at a time. So if you were able to get in contact with Voyager and let them know, say, hey, look, this is not me, I'm not moving that. Plus, you will see it in your email where you will be able to verify that these things happen or confirm that you wish to proceed with the withdrawal. That's an opportunity for you to be able to stop something like that. So, even though I don't like it, I understand that there's a safeguard aspect of it that you have to respect. But for the most part, I don't like that. Another thing that I don't like about Voyager is this. So let's take a look. We're going to take a look at all these different coins that you cannot transfer off of Voyager. If I take a look, Polka Dot. Everybody loves Polka Dot. If you buy it on Voyager, it stays on Voyager. You cannot move it off Voyager. Dogecoin, Luna Terra, which I own and I can't move it off the platform. Not happy with that. You buy some Stellar, VeChain, Tron, the Graph, Filecoin, Avalanche, Algorand, Monero, Neo, EOS, BitTorrent. If you don't have Tron, you're not gonna have BitTorrent. Same chain. Atom, Elrond, Bitcoin, Satoshi, Vision. If in fact you even own this coin and you're stuck holding it, and that's your bad because you should have got rid of that a long time ago, especially now with the 51% of tax. That's crazy. Tezos, IOTA, HBAR, the hash. They're not allowing you to move your hash. CELO, Zcash, QTUM, Icon, Ontology, Digibyte, Verge, and then you got CKB Nervos Network. Now, for the most part, some of these coins, me personally, I could really care less if you can move them off or not. Some of these programs, some of these platforms are. That's why they're the ones that they have on there that you can't transfer. These right here are not the hottest thing under the sun. Most of them are not even reaching big caps, and if they are reaching big caps, their price is not really doing much, and that's just a fact. Now I do like Monero, I like VeChain, Algorand, and let's see what else we got on here that I may like a little bit. Then that's pretty much it. I mean, out of this group here, that's pretty much what I like. Oh, doing Polka Dot as well. But if you look at it, the coins that you can trade on Voyager, those coins that you can trade, those are just the same standard coins that you can trade on any platform. So it doesn't make Voyager stand out, and you have to lock in your coins. And if you decide, oh, I like Algorand, and you went and bought Algorand, okay, well, Algorand is staying on that platform. I have a ton of Luna that's just sitting on that platform, can't get it off. I've spoken to them on Twitter. I've spoken to them through the support, and they're telling me that soon they will have it. Soon come, they're going to be able to have this. But if I look at that platform, and I just did this today, today is August 9th, 2021, and I took a look at all the coins that they don't have, and this is a list of the coins you can't transfer. Now, mind you, if you take a look at these coins versus the coins you can transfer or you can trade off the platform, this right here exceeds the amount of coins that you can trade. So they have more coins that are locked into the platform than they do have that you can trade off the platform. And that means that if another opportunity arises or something happens in the market, you have to deal within Voyager's ecosystem. I think that this is really cool because for them, it allows their coins to be locked into their ecosystem no matter what. If you decide that you had a gain or you had a loss, you're going to deal with that on Voyager's platform. You're not going to be able to trade it off and get the sweet interest somewhere else that you may see fit. You're going to have to deal with the Voyager's platform. I see that as a real bad play for Voyager because I think that it's good for the investors, but they're letting you know that they're centralized. This is a bank move. This is that kind of bank move, if you ask me. I respect it. I respect CFI, and I do rock with Celsius. I don't really like Nexo because the advertised rates are not necessarily what you're getting, but I like Celsius. I do like Hodl. You also have Coin Loan, and you have Ledin, and then you have BlockFi. BlockFi, the rates are not that great, but they're just a real big player in the game. They're going to be a mainstay, just like some of these other platforms. But for me, Voyager is getting a black eye. They're not allowing the coins or the tokens to come off of the platform. There's a lot of other interest to be made, and they're now allowing you to do anything. You can't trade. So you're kind of locked in, and that's my gripe with Voyager. If you like it, give me a like. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. Let me know. Let me know why you didn't like it. I think this is some good information for everyone. Everyone is talking about it on Reddit. This is a real powerful discussion, and I'll be back with more. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.